earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the bay, the game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the two teams who met in Super Bowl 47. It's the Niners and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go here in Baltimore. Now this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But, Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket, that's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there was a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing and as the game unfolds.
Pass complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early. A
hit, and he has lost the football. The Niners have got it. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense. On the opening drive, they get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. When you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
Off the play fake, Jackson.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
4th down, Jackson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Purdy now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This is caught at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient, right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, this is going to be a long day for this defense.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Ravens offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jack. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 18-yard line.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. Crazy. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd down, Jackson. He'll find Aguilar, complete. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now, faking the give, and the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Now Jackson on 4th down. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Purdy on first down. That's to his tight end, Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, 49ers.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
On the option, they give it to Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Jackson looking to throw to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 13-7. Leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Niners offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. So, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He'll go play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying, we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Give them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here is Bell on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down, Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They'll go again here with Henry.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup.
On third down, here's McCaffrey. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. That's going to be caught. They convert with a gain of 15.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on fourth down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage.
And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Derrick Henry past the 40, inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So we are through 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Jackson now on 2nd. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
First and 10 now from the 36. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Man, a very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll stick to the ground. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Back to throw, Jackson. Another try, 2nd and 10. Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Aguilar goes off in motion. A pass pulled in by Henry. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
And he's not gonna get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Niners offense ready for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's McCaffrey. Up the sideline to the 40. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That is not going to work at all. They'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the 1st down. 4th down coming up. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.